Hello friends, welcome to my channel Chess King. I am Sunil here. Today in this video we are going to learn about the technique of how to checkmate with two rooks. So if you don't know the technique how to checkmate with two rooks, then during the game if you have two rooks and then you won't be able to checkmate the opponent king. So that is why you should know the technique how to checkmate with the two rooks, then you can easily win the game. So here that's what we are going to learn here in this video. So I will show you the technique how you can checkmate with the two rooks. Okay, so here in this position you can see there are two rooks available for white, and for black there is nothing except a king. So how you can checkmate the black king here, I will tell you the techniques. So the techniques are, they just have to control one rank with one rook and another rank with other rook. So what you can do here, you can take your rook to f6 from where it can control this rank, and your opponent king won't be able to come to the 6th rank again. Now it will have only 7th rank and 8th rank to move around here. So let's start and play rook to f6 here. After playing rook to f6, your opponent king will be able to move in the 7th rank and 8th rank only. So now let's suppose your opponent moving towards c7 square in order to attack the 6th rook. Now you can just play with other rook and control one more rank here to push your opponent king towards end of the board. So here you can do one thing, you can just play rook to g7. By playing rook to g7, opponent king is forced to go towards 8th rank. Now once it has go to 8th rank, you can deliver the checkmate by playing to rook to f8 with other rook. Okay, so here you can see the black king is checkmated. But now here in this position, though the black king was available at g7, the game was very simple. But let's suppose your opponent is at middle of the board like this. So here in this position your opponent king is available at d5, which is middle of the board. Okay, so from here how you can checkmate the opponent king? Nothing, you just have to follow the simple technique what I have told earlier. So the same technique you have to follow here also in order to checkmate opponent king. So now if it is white to move, what you will play? You will have to play rook to e2. You can play either g rook or f rook. Either of the rook you can play to control the e file. Now once you control the e file, the opponent king will not be able to come to e file again. So it will remain in the d file or it can go towards the corner. But now let's suppose your opponent is trying to come to d4 like this. So you can do one thing here, you can control one more file by playing to rook to e2. So after playing e2, this rook is controlling the e file. Now opponent king won't be able to come to e file again. So it will have to remain in the d file or it will go towards corner of the board. Now let's suppose your opponent king is not going towards the corner and remaining in the d file only. So like this, if it is playing to d file, then you can control one more file by playing rook to d3. So after playing rook to d3, this opponent king is forced to go towards the c file. So now let's suppose it is going to c4 and it is threatening to capture the d3 rook. So in order to save d3 rook, you have to play one waiting move here by playing other rook, rook to d2. So in this way you can protect your d3 rook as well as you can give one more waiting move so that your opponent will play another position. So let's suppose your opponent is playing to king to c5, you can control one more file here. So like this you can play either with this rook or you can play with this rooks also. So anyone is possible. So let's suppose I am playing d2 rook to c2. So now the both c file and d file are controlled by these two rooks. So opponent king is forced to go to b4 again. Now from here if you think you can give check from the b3, then it will be a blunder because opponent king can simply capture your rook. So for now you can do one thing here by playing waiting move from d3 to c3. So once you have played c3, then your opponent will have to go to b5. Then you can just play one more, then you can just cut up one more file by playing either of the rook. So let's suppose if you are playing rook to b3, then Both B file and C file are controlled by two rooks. Now your opponent has to go towards A file. So let's suppose it is going to A4. Then if you want to checkmate with playing A2, then it will be a blunder because it can capture your B3 rook. So first of all, you have to save your B3 rook, then you can deliver the checkmate. So to save the rook, you have to play one more waiting move here, that is rook to B2. In this way, you could have protected. In this way, you have protected your B3 rook, and also you have given one waiting move. So your opponent has only one square left, that is A5. Once it has got to A5, you can deliver the checkmate by playing A2 rook. So this is the way you can deliver checkmate by two rooks. Now you know the techniques how to checkmate with two rooks. Okay guys, so this is the simple technique where you can follow during the game and checkmate your opponent. So that's it for the video. If you like the video, share the video with the family members and friends, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.